veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capping space. I won't stop till I hear him say,
welcome in, guys. Oh, I had to refresh and then I forgot I was not in the center. All right, guys, welcome back in. We're here tonight to watch Love and Marriage Detroit. This is the premiere episode of Love and Marriage Detroit style. Woo-wee. Speaking of Detroit, I was in the city today and I was down at Eastern Marketplace. Who in the chat knows about Eastern Marketplace? It was lively. Now, I go at the last minute. This is what I do because I'm cheap. I'm frugal. I go at the last minute. I got my avocados. I got my navel oranges. I got my Chiquita bananas. Oh my gosh, I got fresh greens. I got all kinds of great things. And I think I probably spent maybe like, I don't know, 15 bucks. 15 bucks. I mean, I'm gonna put a post on my community tab later on tonight or tomorrow. I just haven't had time. I've been getting in and putting things up, and because of course, after I got my produce, what do? I stop over at Burt's Marketplace, and some of you have seen that short that's up right now. The short that's up, Burt's. Let me see what you guys are saying over here in the chat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting ready to get over here. It's a different screen. Yes, 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 yes. Looking forward. Yes. Hey, Roro. How you doing, 18 member? Looking forward to seeing what Detroit will bring, girl. Yes, yes, yes. It looks like it's gonna be. Hey, and Glenda, she know that Detroit terminology. What up, though? That's it. What up, though? What up? What up? What up? What up? Yes. And Trina's motivation says she's encouraging everybody within the sound of my voice to get the likes up. Get the likes up. Don't come in without, like if you came in somebody's home and you take your shoes off, clicking that like button is equivalent to taking your shoes off here in my house. Thank you. Hey, Monique. Hey, 18 member and moderator extraordinaire. Woohoo! The day is finally here. Yes, yes, it is. And I was looking at this Love and Marriage Huntsville. What do you guys think? Okay, I know this is a whole separate issue, but what do you guys think about the whole thing with Monster? First of all, why did they nickname that child Monster? I think that's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Does anybody else feel that? How in the world you gonna name a black male child Monster? Lord have mercy. People are lacking in wisdom. So it's getting ready to come on any second now. So I'm gonna have to mute and we'll go on mute. Yes. Hey there, Pandy. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yes. Oh, okay, Roro. There's an Easter market in DC. Yes, so many fresh vegetables, fruits, and then there's flowers, there's food trucks, there's music. It was phenomenal. I love Easter market. I mean, like in the summertime, it is one of my favorite places to be in the city, that and the Riverwalk. So I will take you guys when I go to the Riverwalk. I'm going to do a vlog on Detroit. Detroit's Riverwalk has been voted, I think, 2 or 3 years in a row, America's #1 Riverwalk in the whole entire country. It is phenomenal. Yes, yes, yes. You're doing well. Good, good, good. What was the temperature like today? You guys, I think where you are, Pandy, it was like in the 90s. We hit about 85, 86 here today. It's coming down. I just had to turn my air on. The house is hot and I hate being hot. So here it comes on. It's getting ready to come on, guys. Okay, wait a minute. Commercial? No, no. This is it. Okay, I'm going on mute, guys. Watch on your own devices and we'll be back and continue to chat in the chat, okay? Yeah, this is gonna be good. I like these young couples. Lots of energy, lots of energies. Oh man, what is the man's movement, guys? What do you think, Roro? Pandy, what do you think? The man's movement. What do you think that is? Is that something Kevin Samuel esque or manospheric? Hope tech? I don't know. I want to know more about that because maybe I can start the women's movement. I don't know. I want to hear. But is it just to give the guys a voice? If it is, that's good. That's good. If the men don't feel like they have a voice, if they don't believe that we don't believe that they have feelings, because we know men have feelings too. And I'm learning more and more about that men have feelings and they feel misunderstood. But part of the problem is they have to express themselves because nobody's a mind reader. That much is for sure is true. Let me get in here in these comments and see what you guys said. We're going to put some things up here on the screen. Um, yes, yes, there are even some sorority sisters. The food was looking good. The food was looking very good. Let me see. This is the one I wanted to get up here. It was looking yummy. The kebabs were looking good. The kebabs were kebabbing. The kids were all well behaved and cute as buttons. And yeah, what's right? What's the man's movement, Roro? I don't know. I don't know what the man's movement is, but somebody need to tell me fast, quick, and in a hurry. Like I said, I'm just thinking, I'm wondering if because a lot of what we're seeing with black men on the YouTube streets is very manospheric, it's very anti-black woman. So hopefully it's not any of that. But these cats are already married, so hopefully they're doing better. Now I will say the young lady, who is Brandon's wife? Christina. So when Christina said, what did you think about this, Roro? When Christina said to her husband in front of all the other couples at the table, so are you asking me or are you telling me? I felt like that was the wrong move, sis. Like, you know, wife 101, never embarrass your husband publicly. Never challenge his manhood publicly. Like, sis, what are you doing? You got a whole husband. So far, day one, week one, he seems to be a good guy. Don't do that, sis. That's not helpful. That is not helpful. Everybody look, the men, the women, everybody's mouth dropped open because now how does he respond to that and keep his dignity? How does he respond to that? What would you want him to say? Like, if I got to go shopping, do I have to ask your opinion? Like, do I have to get your permission to go shopping? Like, you challenging him, sis, and that's not good. Like, I know we here for the kikis and the laughs and the kicks and the giggles, but don't end up like Monique Samuel, lose your whole marriage over a reality show that you're only on for 1 year, one season. Um, give the men a voice to speak to whom? I guess to the ladies, to the world. I think black men feel unheard. I think there's still a bit of that Ralph Ellison's Invisible Man with black men, and that's not from us. That's just really from the world, from society at large. So they got to get that voice. Then they got to get that voice. So we'll see. We'll see who they need to be heard and who they need to speak to, because I'm not really sure. He's going to come back, and I'm sure he's going to give us more details on this man's movement. And what are you saying here? What Christina said was antagonistic. Yes, and it's back on. So I'm going back on mute, guys. Hang in there. Wow, I'm liking Christina. She's got a lot going on. She married her sweetie after 6 months of dating online. Um, they are. She is 40. I did not know that. She doesn't look 40. She looks much younger. Very, very interesting to see how women are dealing with their young children. Ro, we both remember those days of having those young children. This is really interesting. I think I like this already. It's a different vibe than Love and Marriage Huntsville. It's a different vibe than Love and Marriage DC. I love that they picked couples that had children. That's the uniting theme, and they seem to have all either went to college together or know each other for the last 15, 20 years. So these are like real friends or real acquaintances, at least. Yeah, yeah. Christine looks very young, very young. Like she said, she'll be 40 in a few days, and she does not look her age. The one young lady said she looks 26. I said, I don't know, maybe 30, 31. But yeah, she definitely still has a 9, 10 year age gap, and she looks great. She looks really great. But she sounds like she's a little bit burnt out. She's of course married to Brandon, who's in the studio. He's an artist. Trainer. He helps people become famous. I've been watching him on Instagram, and he's a whole vibe too. But I don't know if I would like to be married to a man. If I'd want to be married to a man who's out late at night and I'm calling him. He's in the studio. There's no set time when he's going to be home. It's not a 9 to 5 or a 9 to 6 or something like that. He's just out there because a lot of these men are, of course, entrepreneurs. So it's interesting. It's a whole different lifestyle. And yeah, when I was asking about the men's trip and how did the ladies feel about the husband taking the men's trip, and you responded, I'm fine with the man's trip because I don't want any smoke when I go on my girl's trip. That's right. That's right. That's right. Tell him, tell him, tell him. That's a good point. That's a good point. If you want to go on the girls, I guess the guys do have the right to go on the men's trip, but it just somehow girls' trip sounds so much better than men's trip. That doesn't have a ring to it. Is it just me? That does not have a ring to it. But I'm loving these couples. I'm loving that they have young children. Uh, and I'm looking forward to finding out. So they say that Brandon has a secret. Roro, what could be her secret? I mean, his secret. I think when they were at the picnic, I think they kind of brought it up a little bit. I think it's going to come up. There seems to be that maybe he may have signed a new artist, and his wife does not know about that he signed a new artist. So that means even more time away from home. So that should be interesting. That should be interesting. I believe that later in the season, sometime in the season, they're going to be bringing in some Love and Marriage Huntsville characters too, some cast members, and I'm hoping, I don't know, but we'll see if any of these people are related to the Scotts brothers or what's his name, Martell Holt. We'll see, because we know that they have some definite Detroit. Thank you, Monique. I appreciate that. Yes, become a member. Okay, I think it's back on, so I'm going to go back on mute. Wow, you know what? This really cracks me up. These fellas get to talking about back in the day, and this is how it was done back in the day. Black men are talking about back in the day. Yes, sir, back in the day. Guess what? The husbands paid all the bills too back in the day. So you can't have your cake and eat it too. You got to pick one. Pick one. And then here's the thing, you got to have conversations. And it's a couple by couple basis because what works for one couple may not work for the other couple. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You feel me? But yeah, like I am really, yeah, thumbs up, guys. Trina says thumbs up, thumbs up. I love the kids play date. I thought that was really cool. What did you guys think about the play dates? That was a lot of fun. We did the men's trip. Everybody thought that was okay. You know, yeah. Um, have you become a member yet of the A team? Consider it. Lots of perks. Looking forward to being having you join the A team. Yeah, this is the thing I'm trying to figure out, Robo. The men's movement. I'm really waiting for them to get back to that conversation because I want to know what's the men's movement about. Who are they speaking to? But here was the thing. So Naja, the new artist. I hope I'm saying it. Naja. The new artist, female, young, very beautiful, stunningly beautiful, has a very beautiful voice. And Brandon, when you said that you did not like, where's that comment at? Um, Roro says that she did not like that Brandon told his wife that he didn't know when he's coming home. And I thought, well, I guess the only thing I can say, I think it's because it's an artistic field and he doesn't know when they'll have on tape or on digital media, whatever, recorded what he wants to hear. That may take one take, very rarely. It may take 100 takes, and I have been in the studio as a little kid, and that is something to watch them do the takes over and over again. But he doesn't really know. And yeah, I didn't like that more so what I didn't like, not so much that he didn't tell her he didn't know when he would be home. The fact that he told her that maybe if she made him feel more appreciated, that he would be rushing home. And it's back on. All right, guys, I'm going back on mute. Now we're getting into the meat of it. Is he a male chauvinist, a man chauvinist? Are we feminist? Are we womanist? What's going on? What's the political belief system structure that we have inside our head about men and women and gender roles and relationships? It's just, why is it so complicated? It's really not. Like, just love on each other. Like, love on each other, have a like mind, have like similar values and morals and belief systems, and be honest, like, have trust, right? um our 18 member says clear communication is key to a successful relationship. I absolutely agree. Clear communication, and with it, just clear, yes, clear understanding that communication. I think that communication and trust are key also, because we're all watching this. We're watching this over the last almost, well, now a week, right? We've been watching this Rashid and Simone situation from Ready to Love unfold, and who did what and who knew what when and where and why did they call off their engagement, their marriage. Very interesting, very, very interesting indeed. But these people here, yeah. So that was Anthony. I love seeing Anthony working with his I think 11-year-old son Trey, getting him ready, like getting him into sports, training him and teaching him, because he said that he was heavily involved in sports coming up, and that it saved him from where he saw some other young men go, either being unalived or going to prison and getting a police record. And that sports, I agree, because both of my children have been involved in sports, and I think that it's always, I always say, that saying, that truism, that the an idle mind is the devil's workshop. I agree with that totally. What do you guys think? What do you think, Roro? Is it better to keep these young kids, especially when they get to their 9, 10, 11, 15, 14, keep them busy with sports, keep them busy with academics, keep them involved in clubs, spend time with them yourself, getting to know them and having a relationship where they can come to you and talk to you about anything? And Roro says, yeah, I think that most couples are naturally competitive with each other, which makes the relationship interesting. That's interesting, because I don't think that I've ever had a relationship, a romantic relationship, where I've been competitive with my mate. I don't know. I always see that maybe if we're just flirting with each other, we're in school, we're in a club together, and maybe I'm flirting, maybe then I'm being a little competitive and a little jokey, but it's back on. I don't really see that being a romantic thing, though. All right, I'm going to mute. Wow, there was a lot going on there. So we finally found out, according to Anthony, what the men's movement is. And I heard him talking about the Lord. He says that it's a spiritual. It's a spiritual movement. It's a movement of mature men to help younger men to mentor. It's a mentorship. So I guess I'm wondering, has he written all this down, and will this fluctuate with time? This is what I'm wondering. Will this fluctuate with time? What he's saying the men's movement is, and what are their uh, 5 or 6 key core things that they're going to be teaching young men? What exactly are they going to be teaching them in relationship to what? In relationship to careers, education, um, family values. I'm just curious, but Christina's like me. Christina, who's married to Brandon with the man bun, she says, well, in her confessional, that she feels like Anthony is just talking and talking and talking, and that he's really not, it's really not true what he's saying. He's just scripting something or saying something that sounds good to the ladies in the moment, but that it's really something that may be um, a little male chauvinistic, a little Kevin Samuels, a little anti women. And Lord knows we already have enough of those factions in our community as it is. So I hope that's not the case. Um, but I did love that. Getting back over here to Roro saying that the clear communication is the key to successful relationships. I definitely agree. I'm not so sure. I never really felt this natural competition with one another. I'm not sure if I've ever really felt that in a relationship with a man that I was romantically attracted to or with or married to. I never felt that. I never felt competitive. I thought we were working as a team. Um I don't know. But I guess, each relationship, each couple is different. So that's fine. And then to the question about keeping our sons and for that matter, daughters. I think this gentleman, he just had a son, so he was talking about their son and how Anthony's son Trey, so Anthony the third, he's keeping them busy with sports. He's giving them the discipline and the morals, the values, and how to work with other people, how to train, how to be disciplined, how to focus, how to set goals, and how to meet goals. I think those are all good things. I think that you learn those through being in sports or being in clubs. It could be robotics club, could be the chess club. Um, I'm always surprised when parents tell me their kids don't have any other activity besides going to school. Like they don't have a club, they don't have a sport they play. So when they finish doing their homework, they just go in their room and they play video games all night. I don't know. But but yeah, I think that's cool that he is keeping his son involved in sports. I think that's a really smart thing. Oh, okay, maybe I misunderstood. So competitive and fun ways, not fighting each other. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. You could be, yeah, okay, I see. I think I see what you're saying now in that way. If you're saying competitive, like a fun way. Yeah, sure. Like, maybe we're figuring out we're challenging each other to weight loss, or who's going to be in the gym. Are we going to make it 3 times this week? Am I going to make it 3 times? Or are you going to make it 3 times? And yeah, you can have little. I see what you're saying. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yes, I do like that. I do like that idea. I've done that before. So yeah, I agree with you on that. I guess I was taking it a little bit too far in my head. Like I see people talk about competitions. And again, like just thinking of this recent couple from Ready to Love when they're talking about competition. Like, so she went out and bought a Maserati, for example. Well, he went out and bought a Porsche to keep up with her or try to keep up with her. But whole mess. We'll discuss that on tomorrow evening, hopefully. And I think we're back on. So I'm going to go back on mute. Well, Russell shared with me that Brandon had a new artist. Who's the new artist? Russell never told me that Christina was not informed that Brandon signed a new artist. Not information that I was privy to because I would have never asked this man at their anniversary dinner about his new artist. It's sad that I had to find out from somebody else that you have a new artist. Is that the only new artist you have? Is Brandon coming at me? Brandon, this is your wife. I would have expected your wife to know before your boy. Like, I'm just saying, like, I would have expected you
Thank
to
you.
communicate that with you. I'm not in their house. I'm saying, she doesn't have her whole leg in her house. Everybody's talking and they're going back and forth, but nobody's answering the question that I want to know. Who's the new artist? Like, is it somebody that signs you?
Yes.
Like, with a contract?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Then you go on and sign a contract without letting your wife know. That's something that you should have said to me.
I had plans on telling you.
You tell me before you sign a contract.
Yes, you about to get all upset over some paperwork. You don't sign hella brand deals without telling me.
Brand deals is not the same thing. Giving the history because you know the history. So Brandon did cross the line with another artist. He was having an emotional connection with her. It was devastating for me when I found out. I was completely crushed because this is somebody that I helped out. I took under my wing. I supported this person. And I felt betrayed. I felt crossed. I'm not reliving that.
We've already been through that. I learned.
That's why you come to me and you tell me. You don't just go and get a whole new artist and not bring it to me. Why do I have to be here finding out that you have a new artist? It takes away from our time. It takes away from family time. We're supposed to be building something new. We've been talking about that. And now you're bringing somebody else into the equation. How do we start something new? Make time for other stuff. Make time for date night. You were right about date night. But now you're about to give me your time to a whole other person. And I'm supposed to be cool with that? That's not what's up. This season on Other Marriage. Oop, did I go off a mute? Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my word. This is going to be a great season. Hey there, Rochelle. Welcome in. Welcome in. Greetings, my dear. Welcome in. We're about to sign off, though, in a few, but definitely feel free to go back and watch the replay. Leave us a comment in the comment section, too, after you watch the video. Yes, this is going to be a good season. This is going to be a smashing season. I see it now. All these young people and these hormones just are flowing and they up in the club, up in the club. And not Martell, child, what is his name? Marceau from Love and Marriage Huntsville. He gonna come to the men's movement. Okay, that's not gonna be a good men's movement. That's gonna be like some Kevin Samuels shidiggity. All right, well, I'm getting ready to sign off. I thank you guys for joining me, for being here. I love you, Roro, AT member Rochelle Vanderpool. I appreciate you so much. Monique, who was in the house earlier. I appreciate you, 18 member Monique King. Pandy was in the house. Trina's motivation was in the house. Glenda Evans was in the house. Yes. Oh, and wait a minute. Did I say it? Yeah, Trina motivation was in the house. I thank you all for being here. Of course, you always got some people in the bushes. And if you're catching us on replay, guys, be sure to leave us a comment, like the video, help us in the algorithm. We're shooting for that 3,000 this year. So help us out. Share with a friend and a friend and another friend. Okay. All right, guys. I'll catch you later. Thank you. I'm going to sign off now and I'm going to shimmy and shake on out of here, guys. We'll see you tomorrow at 4:30 for Married at First Sight, the reunion. We're going to be doing a recap of that. And then again at 7 o'clock when we talk about the imposter syndrome. I've got some great panelists and guests that'll be here, and we're going to really talk about what's going on with why do people feel like they have to floss and fake it until they can make it and end up going into so much debt and changing their lives and misleading people. Okay, I won't say lie like a Persian rug, but I'll say mislead people. So, guys, make sure if you haven't liked the video yet, be sure and like it. You've been here with me for the night. And go ahead and like that video. Like the video, like the video. I'm shimmying, shaking on out of here. Bye, y'all. Have a good and safe night.